Today I'm experiencing my first ever Christmas pageant in all my years in China.
对话，快点，对话，英文对吧？快点。
祝你们玩得愉快哦，不要把村子烧了。Merry Christmas, everyone, from China! As an American living in China, I'm always on the hunt for nostalgic vibes around Christmas time. And let me tell you, living in a village, they definitely aren't going to be easy to come by. Usually I get my Christmas spirit in by wandering around in a mall somewhere, and I did that this year too, of course. But I was actually sent to Xiamen for a conference just a couple days before Christmas. And yeah, the high-rises, palm trees, and beaches of Xiamen don't exactly have the typical Christmas aesthetic, but Xiamen actually has one of China's biggest Christian communities. So there's a bit of Christmas spirit to be found after all, if you're looking in the right places. Today I'm experiencing my first ever Christmas pageant in all my years in China. I usually spend Christmas like in the mall, because that's where all the decorations are, but this is where like the actual people who celebrate Christmas are. The Christmas pageant lasted 3 hours in total and was a combination of mini sermons, grandmas dancing, and choir groups. Out of everything, the one that captured my attention the most was the Chinese rendition of the prodigal son story. Hey, who doesn't love a cute little skit, okay?
我都20多了，你若不将我在家里面当得的家产分给我，我活着还有什么意思？今天高兴。
The Christmas pageant, or whatever you want to call it, is over. Now everybody is consuming the free rice that they put out on the table. It's not just like plain white rice. It's the good rice. It's the bougie rice. This is sticky rice with mushrooms, dried oysters, and shrimp. I was not a fan of the oysters, but the rest of it was really good. Not only did they give us free rice, they also send everyone out the door with a bag of oranges. So cute! You're maybe wondering how I managed to find this place at all. Actually, one of my subscribers invited me.
Hello everyone, my name is David Noya. I had been English teacher for 7 years, but now I'm a freelance biblical scholar, reading Bible in different translation. English, French, Russian, and Japanese. My best wishes.
And while we're here, time to get a tour of this cute little neighborhood. I often just walk around these places on my own and just like stumble into random people. But this time I have an authentic local guide. He took me to see the local market and meet his cousin, but of course, this is Fujian after all, so the thing I am most interested in any neighborhood is all of the cool architecture. So this is one of the local ancestral temples.
这个是李家的。 We Zheng family don't have 祠堂 because we belong to Christ Jesus, and we don't practice such custom.
You either get the church or you get this. You can't have them all. 你们家是从什么时候开始信基督教的呀？
我是从可能是从 great grandfather 那个代，可能是曾曾祖父那时候。我的祖父就是牧师了嘛。
Up next, we stopped by one of the bustling main streets, and I made a very interesting discovery in a shop. This is my favorite thing I have seen all day.
Oh,
the
wow.
Chinese dragon-themed rifle toy.
Yeah, okay.
I love it. Hey. Now we're at the park. There's a basketball court back there, some exercise stuff over there, people playing cards, and a big sale going on right over here. And this super cool temple. As I was admiring this beautiful piece of architecture, a curious group of children flocked my way.
俄罗斯的吗？
美国。
对话，快点，对话，英文对吧？快点。美国，对话，快点。说英文。
来，说 hello， 来。
说呀，说日语你还不一样。快点啦！没关系啊。快。
哇哦，好壮观呀！ 哦，这些墙上的花真漂亮呀。Here, this is the most run-of-the-mill average little temple. It's literally just in this random alleyway, and it is so ornate and so detailed and so beautiful. 听不懂吗，小朋友们？
听不懂。
你们每天在这里都给它烧香吗？
对，一般每天都会来烧香。
拜拜拜拜拜拜。So this is the temple we were just inside, and let me show you how close the next temple is. Okay, literally right here, and it's also ridiculously ornate. Please ignore this mess. Like I'm standing outside this temple right now, looking at the other one. That's how many of these things there are, and they're all so beautiful.
This is our local play theater stage. Traditional Chinese dancers performing art, or sometimes they play different drama, playing with fire.
我的天哪！我的妈呀！烤的好吃吗？你们在这烤火，烤地瓜、烤鸡蛋啊！美国，我第一次见像你们这么猛的。祝你们玩的愉快哦！不要把村子烧了。Right behind the sweet potato roasting zone, there is a little stretch of cropland.
It gives peace. Mother Nature nourishes my spirit and soul. I thank Creator of the universe.
Now we're heading to the last stop of the day, visiting another one of his cousins and his aunt. My family is scattered across the entire US in 4 different states. And this guy's got like all his cousins and brothers and everybody, not just in the same province, not just in the same city, not just in the same district, they're in the same neighborhood. 之前的房子就是20-30年前，是不是都是这个风格？啊，
我们来看看，my cousin.
他也挂了耶稣。Now we're heading into his aunt's room to pay her a visit.
A few moments later.
啊，那你怎么还让我们进来？我以为他坐椅子上呢，我以为他不会普通话，所以他很安静。因为一般老人就是普通话不太好，他安静也很正常。你奶奶讨厌我们了。Guys, the worst thing ever just happened. So he was like, let me take you to meet my aunt. She's 95. And then he suddenly realized she was sitting on like one of those mobile toilets for elderly people. And he was like, oh, I think grandma's kind of shy right now. And then we just like got out of there ASAP.
He didn't let you in. You will miss the opportunity to see her. 95-year-old woman.
I don't think she needed to be seen. All right, time to go. Thank you to my lovely host for making this an unforgettable Christmas in many ways. Christmas in China basically falls into 2 categories. 1 is the commercial Christmas in the mall, and 2 is the religious Christmas in the church. And the 2 don't really mix together very often, but I'm glad I got to see them both in one Christmas this year. Hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog, and I will see you next time.
边境可以随便开放的嘛？哎，这些损招连我们都感觉他妈的这下这是要把美国给整坏，你知道吗？你看川普的家庭价值观非常完美，崇拜这个王八蛋2个孩子都不像话。
笑死我了。